A traffic officer is under investigation tonight, accused of acting above the law.
It all began when a city councilman allegedly caught the agent using his flashing red lights and speeding to buy coffee. CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer has more on the ticket dispute.
It wasn't a red light camera, but a red-haired councilman who caught traffic agent Daniel Chu red-handed, waltzing out of a Dunkin Donuts the other day with a cup of coffee.
He is livid.
Chu apparently didn't like being caught on candid camera, and so he whipped out his ticket book and handed the councilman a $165 ticket for what Halloran says are trumped-up charges.
He says, "You're going to take pictures of me? Well, I'm going to write you a summons."
But that's only part of the story. A few minutes earlier, Councilman Halloran decided to follow Agent Chu through the quiet streets of his Whitestone, Queens neighborhood after Chu put on his flashing red lights as if to rush to an emergency.
He was on a cell phone talking while this was going on.
The emergency soon became apparent.
He was in a rush to get a coffee colada at Dunkin Donuts and felt he could blow stop signs, speed, swerve in traffic.
Halloran says he couldn't believe a traffic agent breaking so many traffic laws.
This guy's running around in a police department vehicle at high rates of speed, careening through a neighborhood to get to Dunkin Donuts. I think there's a real problem with that.
Turns out Officer Chu has something of a history in the neighborhood. Former NYPD cop Tim Dillon told me he was a pallbearer at Gleason's funeral home when Chu showed up.
The family, we were getting ready to do the transfer of a body from funeral home to the church. The traffic agent felt that they were all double parked. There was a confrontation. He started yelling and screaming at the family members. Traffic agent Chu had a cigarette in his mouth, screaming at everybody, profanity. He took his cigarette, flicked it towards the area of the family, and indiscriminately just started scanning the cars up and down, cursing at them, yelling at them.
And here's something to consider. If a police officer had seen this traffic agent talking on his cell phone, speeding, blowing through stop signs, it would have been 18 points on his license. After 11 points, they yank it. In Whitestone, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
Councilman Halloran is demanding a review of every ticket written by Officer Chu. Police Commissioner Ray Kelly says the case is under investigation.